But in the meantime, no time now for Keller at Large. And we want to note this segment you're about to see was taped before the Supreme Court's reported draft opinion was leaked this week. Here's Jon Keller.
Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us. So glad to have back with us for a second bite of the apple, the senior senator from Massachusetts, Senator Elizabeth Warren. Senator, good to see you.
Good to see you.
Appreciate you wearing the same outfit you wore last week, as did I. Anyway, our viewers are pretty smart. They know we obviously taped this well in advance, but it's great to have you here. So as we did record this interview, it looked like billionaire Elon Musk was poised to buy Twitter. Now, whether it's Jeff Bezos buying the Washington Post or Mark Zuckerberg dominating the media ad landscape or predatory hedge funds buying up and gutting print newsrooms, we were seeing a lot of that at local weeklies here in Massachusetts. More and more media ownership is falling into the hands of uber-rich people who may or may not have much, if any, interest in serving the public. Does that concern you, and what, if anything, can someone like you do about it?
So yes, that concerns me. Let me start there. And can I just start with the baseline? It's time for a wealth tax in America. It's not that it would have stopped these guys, but do keep in mind that one of the reasons they have so much economic power is because they pay little or nothing in taxes. We know, for example, Elon Musk. In 2018, his taxes became public, and he paid zero in taxes. And that's been the same. Jeff Bezos pays less than a Boston public school teacher pays in taxes. So let's remember what these giant fortunes that they're tossing around are all about. But the second part, particularly right now where Twitter seems to be in play, is the reminder that we need better regulation over the social media, over the tech companies, in the sense that it's just the Wild West right now. So here are millions of Americans who use this as a form of communication, and it could be turned upside down by one bazillionaire. And we need a better set of rules of the road. Now, that's a different question from the one you asked about how we're going to finance local newsrooms. I'm really concerned about losing public news at a local level. And I think we should be thinking more about nonprofit models, about other ways to give public support. We built our entire principles of our democracy on the idea that there would be an independent press. And if we lose that, we're going to lose something absolutely crucial to how the whole system works.
When you said we need more regulation, you know, hackles rose. I could hear it in our audience. And there are still people around who remember the early 1970s when President Nixon instituted wage and price controls, and that was not considered to be a huge success. Aren't these economy-killing ideas?
Oh, come on. So when we're talking about, for example, regulation of the tech industry, think of it this way. You have a telephone. You can call somebody no matter what telephone company they are with, but not so with a Twitter account. With a Twitter account, you can only talk to other people who are on Twitter, which forces people to, in effect, support a monopoly. You don't get to jump.
Well, they have alternate forms of communication.
They do. And who will be there? So part of the problem is if you had, here's a regulation, get ready for it, interoperability, the way you do on telephones. That is, your telephone number works regardless of which telephone company you do business with. If you had the same thing on social media, then the value of Twitter as the one dominant giant and a bunch of little others around it starts to shift. Interoperability would promote real competition in the field. And that's true. Twitter has some kinds of competition, but why not have all of them the way we've got, like I said, with telephone companies? So sometimes regulation really delivers not just good outcomes for consumers, but think about it this way, John, it really promotes competition. It's why we don't have just one phone company in America.
You really want to take a position that might resurrect former President Trump's alternative to Twitter? What's it called? Truth something?
You know, my view is, have at it, baby. He can get out there and try to launch his. The reason he will fail at that should not be because these systems are wired around the edges so you can't migrate your followers and numbers from one to the other.